This is it. This is my MTH Firehouse that I have converted to Ghostbusters, and it is awesome. I got this pre-weathered, used from eBay, so it's got this kind of copper roof to it, and he or she also did the grout lines for all of the windows and weathered it. Kind of makes it look kind of like the movie. I've added brown doors. We got the Ghostbusters logo here. That's from a Funko Pop building. It was just easier just to buy that and put that on there. This is a Arton slot car track. It'll make more sense what I have it on my layout, because I'm going to have a slot car track coming around right here, and this will kind of blend into that. So you got the street, you got the sidewalk, and it ties it in. It looks silly right here by itself, but it's gonna make more sense once it's on my layout. But this is in the movie. There's only one front of the building, but this is gonna have two sides. This side is just the front face. This is what you're gonna see mostly on the layout, and all that fun stuff is gonna be on the back. But let me go ahead and spin this around. This is gonna be the fun side. But this is where the car is going to come out. And I've added a Ghostbusters. This used to say FE fire engine or something. But that says Ghostbusters now. And I have converted the man from a fireman to Dr. Peter Venkman. And you'll see him more once the lights turn on. But he has, I don't know if you can see or not, he has chopsticks in his mouth, and he is holding a box of Chinese food, which is like in the movie. So he's gonna go up and down. I've tried to get his hairline as best as I can, but he's got his 80s sweater on there, and his dark green pants. It's just funny. But he's going to go up and down. The door's going to go up and down, and the car's going to come out. Let me go ahead and plug. I think that's all the cool stuff. And there's a bulb that turns on, so you can see him. This pops off, so I can access the car. So that's why that does that. But I have, let's see, I got a switch, an activation switch. This is all going to be integrated in my layout. That's not going to be there, but I have a... well, let's just go ahead and plug this in. This is going off of 18 volts right now, and then this is going to be the switch for the lights. And so you get all of those to light up. I may do some extra baffling or something so that I get more even light, because you can tell that there's a single bulb. Well, there's two bulbs in there, but it follows you as you do that. So I might just try to fix that a little bit. But anyway, let's see. And that connector is kind of crap. So there you go. Now let's get to the really, really cool part. It's got sounds and lights, and it does everything you would want it to. All you have to do is push that button. All right, you ready? Let's do it. All right, so here we go. And that, my friends, is it. That's what it is. And so that plays for about 20 seconds. This comes down, and the car comes out, and the audio for the siren fades off, and then it stays in this kind of flashy flash mode. But here you can see the Ecto, and this is completely wired into the base here, so I can't take it off. I can take the back off, but the front pin holds all of the wires, so I can't remove it. I have it set up to where if you look in the garage, there's a hole right here and a hole right here. So if I store it or if I move it, I can have access to the underside, so I can run a zip tie around the car, so that if I want to move it, it doesn't destroy those, because there's two dinky wires that have to go through the car, through the track, through. There's a master gear right here that has that holds the pin, and the wires go through the gear, and then there's a hole in the gear in the middle of the gear, and the wires go through that hole, and then so that wire is twisting like this to make it through here. So that was the hard part of getting this going, because I didn't want to run this off of batteries, and so I wanted it to wire in to all of this stuff. And there's an extra switch on the cam here that triggers the car, and there's another switch that triggers on the audio for all of those different things. But let's go ahead and we'll push the button again. And this isn't very exciting, it just resets everything. So it goes, parks the car back in the garage. I kind of missed the garage opening and closing the first time, so I'll go ahead and show the garage. And then he goes back in there. Now the lights are off when he comes back on, which is kind of cool. So that's the reset button. You want to push it again? Let's push it again. Tell me that isn't the coolest thing ever. That is so cool. There's actually two sound. Well, let's just go ahead. Okay, so the top comes off. There is a. Oh, I didn't even have this plugged in. There's an extra wire for the second story. This is the top. There's an extra wire right here for the top bulb. So it has more light, I guess. But that's the top cover. So this comes off. Normally this is just screwed together, and it's a 300-step process to get this all apart. But I have intentionally removed all of these screws so that this can just pop right off. That gives me access to the inside. There are three gearboxes. This is a gearbox and motor for the door. There is a. Let me come around here. There's a gearbox and motor for the up and down Peter Venkman, and right here is the main board for the MTH board, and then here's my sound board for the we got one, and there's a sound board for the siren. Ooh! And it actually turns out really good. There were two speakers already in here, and so I'm literally just using those two speakers right there. So this speaker is for the we got one, and this one's for the siren for the car. But I can't really show you the bottom because, well, it's just a flat, it's all covered up, but there you go. And I've lost focus somehow. Okay, but there you go. So I got two sides. You'll have the front side with the actual sign, and then this side had the thing, which kind of makes sense because I didn't really want to do two signs here, and I had to do something with this sign because I can't really cut it off because then I'm going to lose all my detailing, and I didn't want that on the front. I wanted it somewhere, and so it kind of works out. The front is the pole sign and the front is this top sign, and honestly I have a bridge coming right here, so it's nice to have that sign up there. But anyway, let's push it one more time and then that'll be it. The door's still open too. There you go. Didn't like that. Goodbye, Ecto. And Peter, get back upstairs. There he goes. There you go. Well, let's go ahead and plug that light bulb in there just for 1 second. Let's see. Alright, so this is the extra. I can't really show you. Here's the cable. Will it go in? Will it go? No, it has to go the other way. Okay, there's the light bulb. And it clicks. Sorry, my thumb's in the way. Okay, so that goes like that. Okay, so that shows you all the lights. Whoop-de-doo. Not a big deal. Not that different. But you can see it only, wherever you look at it, it only shows the middle window kind of lighting up. So I'll see if I can do anything about that. But all right, there you go. Ghostbusters Firehouse, Ecto 1, Peter Venkman. Thanks for watching.